What's good, YouTube? Swiftly here, back with another NBA 2K25 video, and in today's video I have another episode of Rare Builds for you guys, as you can see on your screen. In today's episode we are going to be creating a inside the arc point center. So with that being said, let's jump straight into the build. Now obviously if you want to make this build, you have to make it at the center position, otherwise you won't get the name point center. It will be something totally different. But outside of that, you can tweak these physical profiles, to your liking. I went 6'9" on the height, I went 255 on the weight, and then I went 7'1" on the wingspan. And then these are the attributes I went with. I went with an 84 on the close shot, which is going to get us silver paint prodigy, and we're also going to get access to silver float game. I went with a 70 layup. I went with a 73 on the driving dunk so we can get that bronze posterizer. I also went with a 72 on the standing dunk to get that bronze rise up. And then we went with an 80 on the post control, which is going to just give us a little bit of post moves. We're going to unlock some of those post badges like post up poet, post fade phenom, post powerhouse, and hook specialist. So this build is versatile. You can, lay the ball up, you can throw floaters, you can post up and, drop step, hook shot, post spin, up and under. You can catch lobs, you can, meter dunk. You got driving dunk and standing dunk. So you can, do the driving meter dunk, or you could do a standing meter dunk, you know what I mean? And you have some posts as well on this build. And the best part is this build is going to have a high level of passing, so you can cook up and pass in the post as well on some post playmaker stuff, kind of like, Jokic plays, you know what I mean? So yeah, we're a little bit on the smaller side, but again, we're going to make up for that with our physicals and with our attributes, you know what I mean? Now moving on, we have our shooting. We do have a 78 on the mid-range, which is pretty nice. We got bronze deadeye, we have silver set shot specialist, and silver post fade phenom. And then we're going to leave our 3-ball at 48. We're not touching any 3 on this build. And then I'm going with an 80 on the free throw because we do have decent finishing. We're going to be drawing fouls and whatnot, and you want to be able to hit your free throws. Now obviously if you play park, you can get rid of that free throw, maybe throw it into your mid-range, or even put it onto your 3 if you feel like you want to put it on your 3. It's totally up to you. Then for the playmaking, we have a 93 on the pass accuracy, getting us silver bailout, Hall of Fame break starter, silver versatile visionary, and Hall of Fame dimer. Then for the ball handle, we do have an 80 on the ball handle, maxed out, getting a silver unpluckable, bronze handles for days, and bronze ankle assassin. And then finally, the speed with ball, we're going with a maxed out 69, which is enough to get us lightning launch. Now, if you don't care about that 1 extra point, you can take that 1 point off of it. If you feel like that 69 isn't going to do anything for you, and just go to 68 for that bronze lightning launch badge. I just max it out because why not? You just want to be faster with the ball. Again, it's totally up to you. You can use that 1 point and put it elsewhere. Moving on for defense, we do have an 80 on the interior defense. We also have a 71 on the perimeter defense, which is going to be enough to get us that bronze challenger. And that's really all I want. We're going to be on the center. We're going to mostly be in the paint. But you also want to have just a little bit of perimeter defense so you can stay in front of your guy. On those switch off on screens and whatnot, you want to be able to switch off as well too. And you want to have a little bit of perimeter defense so you can actually get a shot contest. If you have a lower perimeter defense or no perimeter defense, it's going to be hard as hell for you to get a shot contest on a perimeter. Even when you're right in front of somebody, you're just not going to have a shot contest on them because of the perimeter defense. Is going to come out at the most as open. I noticed that, with my guard, I had a PG 6'3", 54 perimeter defense. Before I put my perimeter up, even if I was right in somebody's face, most of the time I still would only get an open contest at the absolute best. Now that I put my perimeter defense up to 54, yes, that's not the greatest, but I still get yellow contests now when I'm actually on somebody's face and playing really good defense. So that's the reason why I went with 71 on the perimeter defense. For the steal, we just went 43. We didn't really put anything on it. That was just what we had left over. And then for the block, I went with an 88 on the block. So we're able to play some really good defense down low in the paint. We're able to get some blocks. Personally, with the way interior defense is this year, I value block over interior defense. Interior defense is what's going to give you the contest, but people are still making bullshit in the paint. And for me, based on what I've seen and played this year in rec so far, I'm at like maybe 110, 115 games of rec played so far. I'm seeing that you kind of just want to just block the shot. You know, playing hands up defense just isn't that effective this year because everybody's playing with no layup timing on. So I kind of value block just a little bit more than I value interior defense, which is why you see I went with an 88 block over the interior defense. That's just me. If you feel differently, hey, take your block down, put it on interior defense, put it on steal, put it on whatever you want. This is just what I prefer. Then moving on to the rebounding, I do have a 92 rebound on this build, but when you back out, you can obviously bring your wingspan up one, just so you could get that 96 for Hall of Fame if that's what you want. But I just went with the default wingspan like that because I'm perfectly fine with this as it is, because I plan to put like my +1. If I was going to put +1 on this build, I would be putting my +1 on ball handle or something like pass accuracy for versatile visionary, just so that I'm like not throwing as many turnovers and whatnot. And then moving on to our physicals, we're going to have a 75 on the speed. We're going to have a 70 on the agility. We're going to have 91 on the strength so we could bang down low. And then we're going to have an 80 on the vertical right there. So that 75 speed you see gets you gold high flying denier. The agility gets you bronze shifty shooter as well as silver slippery off ball. That 91 strength gets you gold box out beast, bronze physical finisher, Hall of Fame strong handle, gold brick wall, bronze immovable enforcer, and bronze post lockdown as well as silver post powerhouse. And then the 80 vertical getting you gold pogo stick, bronze posterizer, silver aerial wizard, and bronze rise up, as well as of course gold high flying denier. And then of course when we create our build, we'll see these shades of, we see Anthony Davis, we see Mel Daniels, and we see Claxton. And then of course our build name, we have built a inside the arc point center. So there you have it. This is my inside the arc point center build for NBA 2K25. Please be sure to drop a like, comment, and subscribe for more NBA 2K25 content. I'm out, y'all. Peace.